Hey, we're on Chapter 3, beginning.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Is it true the Dominion is using a l'Cie in battle as well?
Yep. I heard that's why the operation at Togareth failed.
Then the rumors that Togareth was wiped out?
It's true.
Unbelievable. He won't raise havoc here, will he?
As long as the crystal's under military control, the l'Cie can't do anything. Don't worry.
But you never know what l'Cie are think...
I only came to check on your status. Resume your duties.
Yes, sir.
Engine 9's output is stable. Its patterns still don't match Circuit 7 exactly, but I believe we can get them closer.
That should be sufficient for supplying power to the prototype. What's the status on the link?
There's still a few issues before it can be controlled for an extended period.
I'll send some engineers from the steelworks. Fix it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Working hard as always, I see. Kupo. First report to Central Command and meet with Commander Kurasame. Alright. So that mission was a little more difficult than I intended it to be, but... You'd better be prepared if you're planning on participating in an expert trial. If you go in expecting a routine practice, you're in for an unpleasant surprise. Someone spotted a dragon in Ibon. Looks to me like Concordia is getting ready to make a move. I still can't believe that an entire stronghold at Togareth was vaporized. No ordinary l'Cie could do that. Just how strong is that Nimbus guy anyway? Well, strong enough to fight with our l'Cie, apparently. That's a pretty cool cutscene, though. Would have been cool if we got to see more of the fight. None of us are allowed to summon Eidolons, but Class 0 gets to do whatever they please because they're Dr. Alrashi's precious little darlings. Right now, Central Command is only deploying a handful of elite cadets to the front lines. There are still a ton of us who haven't even seen a second of real combat. You should be happy about that. Yeah, I did know that it isn't just a past custom either in Doria. The current Queen of Concordia is a Secundus l'Cie. But I doubt you knew that. Alright. I doubt you knew this, but there are some l'Cie who have even ruled their own countries. Did you see the crater where Togareth used to be? I felt a shiver run down my spine, just imagining the entire stronghold was obliterated in an instant. I wonder if the Dominion could start employing monsters in military operations.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, being in love gives you something to live for, you know? There's nothing more frightening than being forgotten by the one you care about the most. Man, Class 0 has it so easy. We're bombarded with all kinds of homework and tasks, but those guys skipped over all that and still made cadet. You gotta wonder why. Ha ha ha. What do you got to say? Central Command has never deployed individual classes on their own missions, but they might not have a choice now that the flames of war are erupting all over Orients. Yeah, we might need to start focusing our firepower in key regions, but I have a feeling it's going to be hard deciding precisely which areas to prioritize. Alright, let's go turn this in. Fuck off, Moogle. Wonder if this Moogle will have items for me now. Hast thou come to deliver some knowing tags, Kupo? Thou hast collected 4 knowing tags, Kupo. What a noble soul thou art. Do accept this simple token of my gratitude, Kupo. A potion? Fuck you. I think we're heading straight. What task do you got for me today? A situation has arisen and need Class 0's assistance. Defeat 6 perkunas. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
At ease.
As a reward for your efforts thus far, I've granted you permission to execute triad maneuvers and summon eidolons. When you use them, however, is up to you. For Triangle Circle, to have all 3 squad members unleash a special attack as a unit depletes AG. Adjust your active squad command from the squad formation menu. Hold Triangle Circle to sacrifice your active leader and summon a powerful eidolon. Adjust your active squad command formation. Only one squad command can be equipped per mission, so choose wisely. Alright, let's go look for quests and such inside of Academia. Registration for participation in expert trials is now open, Kupo. If you're interested in testing your skills, speak with blah 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 blah. And make sure you're socializing with your fellow cadets, Kupo. I do socialize with them. That's how I know that people have quests for me. They have marks over their head, I talk to them and they tell me what they want. You have a task for me, apparently.
You look well.
I have a small favor to ask. You would do anything for your dear mother, wouldn't you? I want to see just how strong you've become. I worry about you children, going off on those dangerous missions, so I'd like to rest easy knowing that you can all defend yourselves out there. Finish 3 enemies with Fire RF for Dr. Arashi. Beast or human, the choice is yours, darling. Just use Fire RF to end 3 lives. Alright, that's fine. Make your mother proud. I'm pretty sure I actually have that equipped on you. Yeah, that'll be easy. Should be anyway.
What's the matter?
Everyone says the CEO is a big bully, but I actually think he's rather nice. I do. Why, I bet he only puts on a scary face to keep all of us in line now. Hey, Seiss is actually in class.
What?
So let me get this straight. If you renounce your humanity and become a Lassie, you get the power to annihilate one of your own cities and kill thousands of innocents. Yeah, real enticing. Alright, let's see here. Cater has something to say.
Hey!
What's up? I dug up a little dirt on our CEO you want to hear, don't you? Alright, let's hear it. So get this. It turns out that old Great Face used to be one of the 4 champions of Rubrum. It was this band of legendary cadets or something. Kind of like us. Unbelievable, right? But it gets even juicier. Apparently, one of them all of a sudden turned on the group and ended up scorching Kurisame's face. No wonder he's always wearing that mask. And here's where it gets spooky. The traitor always used to travel with a cactuar. Kind of like the CEO and his Tomberry. And rumor has it that cactuar still roams these halls today. So creepy. We've actually seen the cactuar.
Can I help you?
How come everyone's so afraid of the Empire's silly little crystal jammer? Maybe it's because it cuts off all the source of their power and leaves them helpless? That might have something to do with it. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a second.
You sure like chocobos, don't you?
Is that weird?
Of course not. My little brother's a cadet. He really likes chocobos too. So much so that he even insisted on naming my chocobo. I actually came here today to see him, but he had to go on a mission at the very last minute. Elite cadets don't have it easy.
We do our duty as cadets.
You're very mature for your age. Unlike my brother. Can I ask, do you have any little brothers or sisters? Somehow you look like you do.
Maybe. I really don't know who's older, who's younger.
You don't know?
Well, all Mother told us was that we're brothers and sisters. Even if they are my siblings, they tend to get in my way.
I used to think that about my brother.
Used to?
Yeah. My brother was gifted enough to be an elite cadet. But he made me feel like a failure. So, I used to keep my distance from him.
And it's different now?
Yeah. After I realized that we're brothers. You know, real bona fide brothers.
It took that long?
Yes, maybe I was a little slow. But I don't think you've realized it yet yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about siblings is, No matter how differently they think or how annoying they are, they share a common destiny. It's the epitome of unfairness, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wanted to be a brother to any of those people.
Someday you'll understand too. When you have brothers and sisters, that means that you're not alone. It's not like having a friend or a sweetheart. The bond is more gritty, you know? Kinda awkward, but comforting at the same time. It's not just because you're related. And it's not just from spending a long time living together. Well, that's my theory. Anyway.
So, what does the bond come from then?
It comes from having to face our respective fates alongside each other. At least that's what I think. But hey, why am I going on like this? I guess I just needed someone to talk to, since I didn't get to talk to my brother. Thank you for standing in for my brother.
Hey, what's your name?
Izana. Izana Kunagiri.
Izana Kunagiri. He was the guy who had Chichiri as the chocobo at the beginning of the game. Alright, Mog, you got some classes for us to do? I like stat increases. Fight 301, Advanced Battle Basics. This class is designed for those with considerable combat knowledge. Students will develop an understanding of mission objectives, learn how to complete larger objectives through setting smaller goals in ever-changing war environments, practice comprehensive decision-making skills. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so he's just going to ask us to define Lucy again. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that gave me 100,000 EXP. Alright. I was not expecting that. This course is geared towards those with a little sorcery experience. Students will learn how to use spells quickly and efficiently in a variety of situations, hone the ability to make effective decisions regarding magic usage, memorize the respective ranges and efficacies of all magic listed in Sorcery Me, a learner's spellbook. Nine, wake up! Don't you hear the commander calling you? Yeah, sure. I mean, no. 9, name the 4 crystal states of Orients. Go. Ha! No sweat. You got Rutabaga and then the Multi-Cheese Kingdom, right? And then there's the Lolita Alliance. See, you nailed all of them. I must commend you, 9. Your arithmetic aptitude rivals even your impressive geographical prowess. 1. Intermediate defense magic. Continuation of DFMG D01. This class is targeted towards those with some experience casting defense magic. Students will develop an understanding of basic defensive magics, learn effective strategies for using defensive magic in the field, particularly against military arms, work towards the mastery of even the most difficult defensive incantations. What region lies north of Rubrum? How about we hear from Ace? Hold it, Metal Mouth. How come you skipped me? You think I don't know the answer, yo? It's North Rubrum, yo. I gotta hand it to 9 now. He may be ignorant, but he sure sounds confident. He does. Hey, defense magic increased by 2. This class is designed for those with a little training experience. Students will study the structure of the body and how to train each area effectively. Learn how to create the perfect workout regimen to fit one's individual needs. Yeah, this is just Jack eating. And my HP went up by 60. Not bad. Looks like you've learned everything I have to teach, Kippo. Feel free to go out and play. You've earned it, Kippo. Alright, so. let's go do Dr. Al-Rashi's request there and fight 3. I don't see any quests in the immediate area here. Okay. Okay, what's this person want? I'm still an orderly in training, so I haven't received my assignment yet. Who's in charge of Class 0? Isn't it Arya? Arya is a girl of few words, isn't she? I've only heard her speak a handful of times. She's quite sharp, though, which is probably why Central Command assigned her to Class 0. Not only is she efficient, but she's modest, too. People are really patronizing and act like they're doing you a favor, but not Arya. I really admire her, and so do the other orderlies. She's all we ever talk about on break. That reminds me, I found this lying around in our break room. You can have it if you'd like. A glass pendant. Okay, so to do that quest, we're just going to go in here to the training area. Okay, so my goal here is primarily just to... Oh, that was the wrong button. How did I miss? There you go, request fulfilled. So you can actually finish that, like if you kill enough of them, it'll stop. I think it's like 60 plus guys you have to kill before it'll actually stop the mission. Which is quite a bit, actually, but... What does this Moogle want? You may know about 4 champions of Ribbon, but did you know there was only one girl among them? Kupo? And it just so happens she used to be one of my cadets, Kupo! Right. Unfortunately, she and her comrades are no longer among the living, save Commander Kurasame. Turns out one of the 4 champions tried to murder his friends, Kupo. They say it was a terrible sight, but my cadet, oh, she was so brave, Kupo. With her last answer strength, she cast a healing spell on the commander in the hope that he might live on. Commander Kurasame did not wish to forget her noble sacrifice, so he wrote a note to himself in his own blood, just as she drew her last breath, Kupo. Even though she was one of my last 4 cadets, I don't remember much about the female champion. I've always meant to ask Commander Kurasame about her, but I'm too scared, Kupo. I think technically he probably doesn't remember either, based on how the crystal works. He only remembers what he wrote down. Let's go back to the entrance. What do you want, Kupo? Yes, I'm fine, and no, I'm definitely not crying, Kupo. Oh, that class 3 Moogle just pounds my pom-pom, Kupo. All she ever brags about is how her cadets are so magically gifted. Class 6 specializes in magic too, you know. Just because my kids may not be as talented as hers does not mean she has the right to rub it in, Kupo. My class is filled with hard workers, though, and every one of them is determined to prove that they can be the best mage in all of academia, Kupo. Then again, you guys probably don't ever worry about something like class rankings. Every Kupo in the Dominion acknowledges Class 0 as number 1, Kupo. They want me to bring her ethers, so I'll come back and do that in a minute, because I gotta turn in Dr. Horatia's request first. Now, there are quests out in the world, in the towns that you liberate, but like I said, none of them were worth doing as far as I remember. Which is definitely isn't true. There's definitely some out there that are worth doing. You found someone actually named Aerith in real life or in the game? Or in Final Fantasy XIV or WoW?
You look well.
Excellent work, darlings. Hey, magic power increased by 3. Alright, let's go to give that person 3 ethers. And then we'll check the library, the command center, and the other areas to see if anybody has more story bits for us to read on. I would talk to the NPCs, but there's so many of them that I don't want to talk to them every time we come through here. I did the first time I played, though. But this chick here wants 3 ethers. Moment of your time, cadet. I'd like your assistance with something. Our stock is dwindling, so you need to bring me 3 ethers. Your fellow cadets are counting on you. I know I could count on you. Don't let your fellow cadets down. You truly are a lifesaver. On behalf of myself and other kids, allow me to thank you. She gave me 5 X potions. Okay, cool. I appreciate X potions. Alright, let's go check the library. What do you want? Hey, Class 0, you got impeccable timing. I got a little favor to ask you, but don't tell anyone about it, okay? Capture 1 Imperial soldier for the Class 9th. Yeah, I'm not doing that. The mission isn't going to complete itself. Don't you get that?
That's a lot of books, hey? I mean, I couldn't read all these if I read for the rest of my life, yo.
I read quickly. I could read them all if I live long enough.
You must be quiet inside the Crystarium. By the crystal. You are cadets. You should know better.
Hey, yo. That's going a little bit too far, don't you think, huh?
I've no interest in speaking to the uncultured.
What the hell did you just say? You want a piece of me, punk? Hey, yo!
9? That's enough.
You say I ain't cultured? I don't like to brag or nothing, but I can name all 4 crystal states in Orients, yo!
I hate to tell you this, 9, but that's not culture. It's common knowledge.
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'd rather avoid contagion.
Oh, please. Don't worry about that. Surely you know stupidity isn't contagious, don't you? I wouldn't be here with you if it were.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, eh?
Yeah, I got a turbo ether.
Hey,
It's no,
you eat yet?
it's no secret. It's no secret that I hate reading. I'm an open book, yo. Nice to meet you. I'm Tachibana from the 2nd class. Heard you guys haven't had any casualties yet. Pretty impressive. My class is always fighting on the front lines, so we naturally have the most casualties, as well as the highest turnover. As a result, we don't get to know each other very well. That's probably why everyone treats us with such indifference. Then again, getting upset over fallen comrades would just hold us back in the field. For warriors like us, losing our memories of the dead is truly a blessing. That's unfortunate. What do you have?
May I help you?
Oh, I know it was the Crimson Cape. You must be Dr. Arachia's little prodigies, as it were. I have a little favor to ask you, cadets. One of my researchers had the misfortune of running into the Empire en route back to Academia. She managed to escape into Corsi Cave, but it appears she left behind a valuable historical tome. Surely the saviors of the Dominion would be willing to assist me in retrieving the anthology, yes? Maybe I'll think about it. I probably won't, simply just because I don't care, but it's side content, doesn't really add anything to the plot. I'm way over leveled. If you want to see side stuff, just leave me a message asking for it, and I will do so. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Yo, Class 0 kids are really making a name for yourself. You're good, but you still have some experience a lot at hand. You still haven't experienced a lot of hand-to-hand combat, right? Why don't I give you some pointers? Alright. I'm sure you could get tired from carrying around all that gear, but think about it. If you disarm and the enemy catches you off guard, you're dead meat, right? That's why the best advice I can give you is always proceed with your weapon drawn. If you don't want to get sliced to pieces, that is.
At ease.
I have a special assignment for you. Think of it as your homework. Overwhelming your opponent with an offensive onslaught is one option, but on the battlefield, timing is everything. A single well-placed strike can secure victory in even the most inauspicious circumstances. Your assignment is to practice maintaining your composure in the field. Study your opponent, wait for the right timing, and then attack. Then 10 kill strikes, last berry strike attacks, and report back to Kurasame. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I could do it in the training arena, but I'm not going to.
Hi.
In light of the incident at Togura, there's one fact of which we can be certain. The power of a Primus L'Cie is staggering. Surely you know about L'Cie, yes? The term L'Cie refers to one who has received a focus from one of the 4 crystals. He who fulfills said focus turns to crystal. He who disobeys is cursed to live as a Seath. A L'Cie is blessed with power immeasurable and life eternal, and all for one sole purpose, to execute the will of his respective crystal. It is interesting to note that although we lose our painful memories of those who have died, the names and faces of the L'Cie remain in our mind long after they turn to crystal. Seeing as L'Cie live such solitary existences that can span several centuries, perhaps they simply outlive all those who might grieve for them. Interesting. Alright, let's go check out the Chocobo Ranch. Let's get our baby Chocobos. Yeah, baby Chocobos, look at them. They look a little bigger now. Come on over. Exactly. You hop up and bounce. Ah, look at them little floaters. Alright. The chicklings that hatched the other day have grown into adult chocobos. How can you ought to choose which one of these? Okay, give me my babies. Swiftwind, Swiftwind. Got a whole bunch of Swiftwinds. Alright, achievement 1, big happy flock. Okay. We got more baby chocobos. Okay, let's go to the terrace. There's this lady again.
I missed you.
I appreciate how you're always thinking of me and showering me with presents. My room is full of lovely little gifts. Thank you for being the sunshine in my sky. A present? For me? Aw, you shouldn't have. Makeup kit? Okay, you don't like makeup
I
kits,
missed
gotcha.
you.
What about a tea set? Oh, I love it! Thank you so much! You know what? I'm gonna put this in my display in my room right now. And once again, you can watch her in her room. Not entirely sure why they added this in. So yeah, nothing really here, but yeah.
I missed you.
I'm not giving you another gift. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? I got a message. Maybe I should go back and fight the big stone guy? He's not there anymore. Once you do that mission, he's done. Turns out it was an Eidolon, though. Golem. What do you want? You seem like an altruistic soul. Won't you help your fellow cadets? Earn 300 SPP and turn them into the administration office. Thank you. What do you have to say? The name's Akagi. I'm from class 2nd. People talk about how powerful our Eidolons are, but have you ever stopped to give thanks to them? Those gearheads in the military scoff at Eidolons, calling them convenient little creatures. But that's just because they wouldn't know a missile from a Moogle if it blew up in their face. Not only do they really fail to acknowledge Eidolon's awesome power, but they also overlook the fact that a summoner musters every ounce of his strength in his body to perform that ritual. We revere the Eidolons as gods of war, guardian deities of Rubrum, not like the Empire would understand. Judging from how they abuse their beloved technology, respect is a foreign concept. Alright, that's interesting information.
Hello.
Hey there, you guys totally haven't picked up a better time to show up. Let me just ask you, are you interested in making some major gil off a minor investment? I'm right on the verge of a business boom, just a teensy bit short on capital. Say 1,000 gil. Come on, you know you want to lend it to me. When the boom comes, it'll practically be a gil explosion for us. Alright, whatever. You guys are literally the sweetest. I knew I could count on you, and don't worry, I'm good for every gil. I am kind of worried, actually.
What is it?
There are many tasks that we cannot accomplish by ourselves, but that's exactly why we should do all do as much as we can in any situation. Alright, so that was the lounge. Let's go to the ready room. Alright, what do we got in here? I don't see anybody worth speaking to. Alright, let's go talk to, looks like Jack? Is this Jack?
Huh? What is it?
That Lassie we fought in the Liberation was different from the one who blew up Togoreth, right? Yeah, there's no way it was the same one. I'm pretty sure it would have vaporized us on the spot. Yeah, that Lassie would have killed us immediately. Okay. Let's go to the armory. Alright, let's see here. What do you got for me? Well, if it isn't Dr. Alrashia's coveted class 0, perhaps you can help me with something. I don't know if I have this, so we'll say yes. Excellent work! No wonder the doctor thinks so highly of you kids. You wanted 3 jugs of tree sap for some reason.
Can I help you?
You're here to pick on me, aren't you? Aren't you?
What? I don't think we even know each other.
You didn't like how I looked at you or something like that. That's why you're picking on me!
Hey, lower your voice. You're making a scene.
Ah! You just told me not to make a scene. You told me to stop talking, to stop breathing!
You're exaggerating.
You didn't come here to pick on me. You came here to kill me! Well then, I'm gonna blow you to smithereens!
What? Hey!
Oh wait, this one's not ready yet. Ah! I'll be back for you!
Huh?
What was that all about?
Lots of characters here, I see.
Yeah, that character was a bit out there.
What?
You remember Kun Mi, don't you? She's the Secundus we defeated in the Liberation. For Lassie, that doesn't specialize in combat. She sure put up a good fight.
What is it?
They say there's always someone better than you, but we gotta be better than them. Yeah, I like how they had the Moogle music playing there. Alright, what do we got here? What does this guy want? There you are! I've been looking all over for you kids. You see, I have a favor to ask. One of a rather confidential nature. 3 green Phantoma. Okay. All according to plan. Your cooperation in this matter is greatly appreciated. Excellent! I can see why the doctor insisted I ask for your assistance in this matter. An argentic ring. What is this? I'm pretty sure it's Rem's term for a checkup. Okay, so I gotta go back as Rem. Let's go get Rem so we can see that scene before we're done for today. Okay, back to the sorcery.
The medications are not working. Your symptoms have gotten worse.
How much time do I have left?
I can't say, but perhaps you'd best begin saying your goodbyes. I heard from my predecessor that you want to fight on the battlefield as a cadet until the very end.
Yes. If I'm not going to recover, then I don't want to just lie in bed waiting to die.
Then you'll need to submit your request on paper. I'm giving you a new prescription to take every morning. Just so you know, you may experience intense pain at night.
Yes, I understand.
Dismissed. You have another question?
Could I ask you not to tell anyone in Class 0 that I'm sick?
Oh, that's no problem. Personal information on cadets is strictly confidential. I won't tell anyone.
An X-Ether. Interesting. Alright. So, let's go do secret training, and then tomorrow we should be doing Final Fantasy XIV. It might end up being cancelled, though. FF11 will not be happening this Sunday. Piamet, or Wintrigue, is visiting Silly, so he will be away. But it will be the week after that, so be ready for that. And then Final Fantasy Type-0 will continue on Monday. Alright, so let's see here. Who is our lowest level person? Right now it's Sync. 8 is 38. 39. 39. Alright, well, we'll get 8 up some levels here. So if you recall, the secret training was really helpful for Jack. It actually took him to, took him from 37 to 42, so he gained quite a few levels from that. So we're gonna set this up. Perfect. There we go. Alright, everyone. Thank you very much for viewing today. I'm sorry today took me a bit to figure out that quest was not working for me. Maybe there's something I was missing. I don't know. But we swapped it to the other one and I successfully completed it. So, thank you very much for viewing. I will be back tomorrow. Possibly with Final Fantasy XIV. If I am not, then I will be back Monday with more Final Fantasy Type-0. Have a good one. See you later.